China might have just killed Epic 7. Or what was left of it, anyway. Before we go ahead and jump into this video though, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of our incredible patrons over on Patreon. You guys are true SSR quality husbandos and waifus, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the support. Also, if you guys are bored, come and follow both Mrs. Stix and I over on Twitter. So I was browsing Invent, a Korean news website that covers MMOs, gachas, Korean games in general, when I found an article titled Lost Ark, Epic 7 received foreign license in China. Now, for those of you that actively play Epic 7, I know that, or rather you know, that there really isn't much in terms of plot, and a lot of the game is already fairly censored. But with China getting their grubby little fingers on the game, this is no doubt going to get significantly worse. I hope this doesn't spell tamer design, since we recently got that drama before. They already stated they're compromised with South Korean censors to make future designs conservative. I feel like there'll be crazy censorship drama all over again once this hits China. More censorship, here we come. As is no doubt very evident, players are ecstatic with this news. Now the article in question goes on to state, Smilegate's MMORPG Lost Ark and the mobile RPG Epic 7 have received foreign approval. Today, as of December 28th, China's National Press and Publication Office has issued 44 new foreign editions. So if 2 of those were Lost Ark and Epic 7, I actually wonder what the other 42 were. Lost Ark and Epic 7 in Chinese are being changed to the Ark of Destiny and the 7th Epic, respectively. Lost Ark is going to be published by Tencent, and Epic 7 was identified as being published by Shanghai Jisun Information Technology, which is an affiliate of Xilong Games. Xilong Games sounds familiar to me. Let's see what they publish on the Google Play Store. Ys Online, Second Galaxy, Langrisser, and Goddess of Genesis. I know Langrisser actually was a fairly popular game. I never played it myself. I don't think anything else here is really very popular at all. Laplace. Yeah, I don't really see much in the way of successful titles published. Maple Story M from Nexon, Second Country from Netmarble, A3 is still alive. M-Pixel's Grand Saga. Wait, Grand Saga is finally releasing outside of Korea? Grand Saga was actually one of the biggest MMO releases on the mobile platform. Odin Valhalla Rising and Grand Saga both managed to make over $100 million. Odin Valhalla Rising $100 million in its first month. Grand Saga $100 million in its first 3 weeks. This is actually incredible news. I've been waiting to get my hands on Grand Saga for a very long time. Reading through the comments, or at the very least disregarding the comments that are like, the game is going to be censored, which is a very warranted fear, even though the game has already been absolutely neutered. I see requests like, please have a separate app for them, just like Azure Lane enjoying uncensored skins they sell, which I buy. Dude, I honestly hope they have an uncensored app for the game as well. I played a bunch of Epic 7 and I had a lot of fun in it. I actually have a dedicated video on Epic 7 up on this channel that I will actually go ahead and link to at the end of the video if you want to go ahead and watch that. I sure hope they make a different app for China. From my many years playing live service games, I've learned to avoid everything China related. This game has been out for 4 years. What's the point of even releasing an already old game in a new region? Money. Incoming harder censorships. We'll never see it. We'll never see a singular one ever again. Oh god, no. Oh boy, they're gonna have to censor a lot of stuff. Okay, you know what, actually, we've gotten to a point where all they're talking about now is censorship. Now, admittedly, this bodes both well and also at the same time horribly for both Lost Ark and for Epic 7. Lost Ark's global release has been pretty heavily censored as is. Epic 7, as you all are well aware, has also been censored, but bringing it to China, a Chinese audience, is going to significantly increase the amount of players playing the game, which therefore equates to a lot more money for the parent studio, which means maybe more collabs, maybe more waifus, maybe new content. But at the same time, it also means that China is going to impose certain censorship requirements on all content coming out henceforth, at least potentially. And that is very concerning for a lot of players. This might potentially be the beginning of the end for Epic 7. And I know that might seem a little bit extreme of an opinion to have, but when has China ever done anything good when it concerns gacha games, and more than that, gacha games and their respective communities? Now, if Epic 7 isn't your thing, no problem. I got 2 different videos on screen right now that are going to be of interest to you. One featuring a brand new gacha launching in just a week. This is a game you absolutely need to try out. Or alternatively, here's a list of the best gacha games available to play right now. These are genre-defining games.